Hi everyone, my name is Quadir Delgado McIntyre, and my topic of choice for this week in this module is obtaining funding. The subtopic that I chose, which a lot of other people have chose, is crowdfunding, and that can be found in chapter 5. So I didn't have a wide range of knowledge on crowdfunding before I read this chapter, but it did help me get a better grasp of why it's used and why it's important. So I found that it's becoming increasingly popular across the world, and it basically leverages smaller contributions from a large amount of people or individuals and other businesses. It's heavily reliant on a fee-based model that determines how or when schools or organizations or institutions access their funds. I found that some advantages of crowdfunding include direct fan engagement, and it basically builds stronger bonds and enhances community support. And then it also enhances accessibility to funds, and it basically restricts the financial barrier of going out to a bank and trying to receive a loan or channeling sponsorships and things of that sort. The disadvantage that I found for crowdfunding is that there's no guarantee for how or when financial goals will be achieved. So I started to ask myself, why crowdfunding? Why is it important? And it basically empowers student athletes or athletes in general and teams in their own communities, because communities, just like athletes and teams, have their own goals as well. And overall, everyone involved has a common goal of winning or just promoting excellence and promoting a sense of community. So as I continue to go further, I started to dive into different types of crowdfunding, and I wanted to put a specification in sports because that's my area of focus and that's what I'm interested in. So different types of crowdfunding included donation-based crowdfunding, reward-based crowdfunding, equity crowdfunding, debt-based crowdfunding, which I found important too, or interesting, I should say, because it's when supporters lend money with the expectation of repayment with interest. But the subtopic that I chose to focus on is membership or subscription-based crowdfunding. And what that is ongoing contributions from fans or supporters in exchange for regular updates or exclusive benefits. So that is relevant to me because I know I subscribe to live events. I want to see my old school play. I played football and I coach football. And I want to see some of my teammates or old players that I know. I want to see them play live because they might call me after the game and ask for an update or what they can improve on. So I found myself subscribing to games or platforms, I should say not games, and I didn't realize what I was doing or how it was feeding my organization because I also work in procurement services at my institution. So, and I will touch back on that in a few minutes. So basically, my organization, I went to school at Southern Connecticut State University. It's a Division II school. I played football there, and I ended up playing other places as well. Southern Connecticut State is a part of the NE10 Conference, the Northeast 10 Conference. The NE10 is an association of 11 diverse institutions serving student athletes across 24 NCAA Division II sports. And basically, the NE10 partnered with Flow Sports. Flow Sports was founded in 2006. It's basically a global independent sports media outlet, and it delivers live events. So NE10 partnered with Flow Sports, and Flow Sports promoted a $19.99 per month subscription-based fee at about $108 per year so that the community and fans and supporters can watch their favorite teams play. So, like I said, I found it important because I didn't realize that in procurement services, when I'm processing our payment at Southern Connecticut State University for the Northeast 10, which we have a membership in, I think we paid about $34,000 for the membership per year. I didn't realize how much of a partnership it was and how much that Flow Sports would feed the organization. So basically, the partnership between Flow Sports, the NE10, and Southern Connecticut State University, it's a 5-year deal. It's a 7-figure multimedia rights agreement, and it promotes basically the athlete, and it allows users and people who want to watch the game to access the game easier. And since the start of the 2024 college sports season, Flow Sports seen a 37% increase in viewership for football, and I was one of them. So I just found it interesting how something so minor like subscribing to a platform can actually feed an organization, and it's seen as a partnership in a way to leverage money. And I think it's an easy way going forward, and I can see why it's increasingly popular across the United States and everywhere else, because it's an easy way to get. It's like an investment, and the investors love to get involved. And me being on the forefront and on the back end, I would love to basically support my community. So I think a lot of people would love to support their community as well, and it's an easy way to generate revenue for schools, organizations, and institutions.